Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Pillars of Eternity, shall we? Picking up where we left off here in Defiance Bay, and I finally found it wasn't even that hidden, I just missed it, house that I need to go to here to meet Lady Webb at the Hadrit house, and I am in Brackenberry, inside Defiance Bay, getting ready to go say hi.
Well met, friend.
Excuse me, but I've been looking for you. You're the one who lifted the curse on Heritage Hill. I did do that. My lady, who wishes to remain anonymous, has entrusted me with bringing you this pistol. It belonged to a dear friend of hers who was lost to the curse. Oh, cool. Thank you. For your part in reclaiming Heritage Hill, my lady wishes you to have it here. May it serve you well in battle. Thanks. Okay, so I got St. Garam's Spark. Cool. Now I must be off. Alright. So let's check this out. So, first of all, who can even use a gun? And second of all, where is this gun? You know, where does it go? That's not it. Let's see. I just got a new weapon. I have a bunch of dumb stuff that I need to put in my chest. Maybe it's in the chest. Oh, it would be blue. It would be really easy to see because it's a magical thing, right? Here it is. St. Garam's Spark. Cool. Alright, so my main character got it. Hermie, good evening. Good to see you. It is... Yes, you're right. It is right here, right next to me, my pig. So it's a two-handed pistol. Two-handed, huh? But it does a lot of damage. So who is using a two-handed ranged weapon? She is, but her bow is pretty reasonable. This is very slow. This has shorter range. It's interesting. Like, I could potentially give this to somebody. I really like, though, my wand. Because it's fast and it feels magical. It might be good on a different character. I'm not in love with the idea of it. It's probably better than this rod, though. So, you know, I can give it to the priest. Sure, dude. Here you go. And then let's just go ahead and dump a bunch of stuff in the old stash here. My inventory is out of control. I got a bunch of random things that I just don't need. And I've been picking up loot on top of loot. I don't need 2 pry bars, I don't imagine. I'll let the thief, though, have the pry bar for sure. Svef, I think, is a drug of some kind. Expedition log page. All these books we can just toss in here. There we go. Just tidying up, you know, a little bit. It makes sense. Shattered animate armor. Okay. Hiram, good evening. Good to see you, my friend. Durance has interrupt -3, so when he hits you, it actually helps you cast your spells a bit quicker. That's hilarious. That's funny. So I just should have Durance shoot me? And I could cast faster, is what you're saying? Yeah, it is a funny thought. Okay. That's good enough. Let's go. This is the house, I think. I'm going in. No, you didn't. That's awesome, Hiram. Let's see. So, tab is the search everything. There's no reason to stealth in this lady's house. The marble at the base has been worn smooth by the passage of hundreds of feet. That's a lot of feet. So these are the Dunrear agents. I guess that serve Lady Webb's, like, spy network. That's awesome, Hiram. So, Lady Webb seems to be immortal, among other things, or at least know a lot. And that's the lady I want to find. Here's more agents. Is she back here? Can I go in this room? Lady Webb will see you now. Great. Hey, they opened it. I closed it. That's funny. There's Lady Webb. It takes a while, Hiram. Yes, I remember that fondly. I streamed to 0 many times before it worked out. This woman clutches a thick stack of parchment with spindly, wrinkled fingers, their flesh stretched thin to near translucence. With extreme age, a gossamer veil over pale blue veins. Ink splotches and candle burns dot and stripe her hands like a quilt patterned after some great indescribable truth. She does not look up from her reading.
So, the messenger conveyed my summons. A miracle that would make the reincarnation of Aethys look like a child's cantrip, surely. It doesn't draw the most inspired minds, messaging. They failed me so many times of late, I nearly sent a cipher after you instead. So this is the Watcher who took over Cad Noir. Oh, don't look so surprised. It isn't an attractive expression. I wouldn't be where I am for long if I let details like that escape me.
That's right. I am the proud owner of Cad Noir and all of its surrounding properties, of which I believe Defiance Bay belongs to. Aloth frowns, scratching the back of his neck. So it's those spies of hers don't miss much.
And this fiasco in the sanitarium that you seem to have gotten yourself into the middle of. What in blazes possessed you to stir that nest of trouble?
There's someone I need to find.
Not just any someone, though. Someone in the service of the Leaden Key.
Whoa, she knows a lot.
You're not the only one with an interest in their recent activities. I've lost 4 ciphers this year alone trying to get someone inside their ranks. As it is, we only have our suspicions about who is in the group and what they intend.
That's scary.
Which I suppose means we have much in common with them. I asked you here because I wanted to know what your interest was in all of this. I thought perhaps we might help each other. Why are you looking for the Leaden Key?
Hermie, I think that might be her superpower. It is kind of interesting, too, that it's like... It's not uncommon. You know, I know Thomas Jefferson did the same thing, for example. But it's like... This is her bedroom, but it's also her office. So it's a little awkward. Like, you know, a privacy screen would help me, but she clearly doesn't care. Now, the other thing is... She's reading, like, while she's talking to me, and she hasn't looked up the entire time, so I don't feel very important. But maybe what she's reading is my quest log. If this lady, with this much influence and pull, doesn't know what the Leaden Key is up to, that's really scary. One of their members caused my soul to awaken. I need him to reverse it. I'm just going to tell her the truth. This lady didn't figure it out anyway. She closes her eyes and the lids flicker. Then her face goes still and her mouth parts little more than a sliver, and her hand briefly drops open, spilling some of her parchment to the ground, and the pages wafting around her legs like the leaves of a dying tree. Her fleshy eyelids peel back, and her gaze is immediately upon you.
The gods are cruel, I'm afraid. The man you seek is Theos Ix Arcanon, Grand Master of the Leaden Key. One of the most elusive and dangerous men Aora has ever known.
Well, that's not good news. How do you know it's him?
Because you have seen his face, and that makes it a simple matter for me to see it. You even happened to catch him in his ceremonial garb, it seems. It must have been a special occasion.
So she's a mind reader or something. Like, the ciphers can communicate telepathically, but she seems to be able to sift through my mind like Professor X style. What can you tell me about Theos?
More than most, though very few would know so much as his name. And there is no way of knowing how much of what I've read is true. The leaden key dates back more than 2,000 years. If rumors are to be believed, Theos was the one who created it.
Okay, so that's disturbing. So I was like thinking Lady Webb has been alive for a long time and is startling. And now she's like, this guy's been alive for a long time and is startling. So it's wild. This is crazy. Chef Smitty, good evening, my friend. Good to see you.
What scraps of evidence exist suggest that he has died many times, only to be reborn each time exactly the same man.
Oh, okay. Well, that's weird.
Awakened during adolescence with all the knowledge and experience of all his lifetimes.
Unreal.
The plots he orchestrates sometimes take hundreds of years to bear fruit.
The long game.
Needless to say, this is not the natural order of things. But he is said to be one of Woodica's favored, and that old bat was never one to let rules get in the way of favoritism.
Man, that's some Woodica slander here. Jeez.
That may also explain another supposed gift of his. His body is no boundary to his soul, and he is known to take possession of others, if their souls are weak enough. Often it is for elaborate deceptions, but sometimes he simply forces them to kill themselves. He is not known for his generous supply of pity.
I was hoping he had a more generous supply, actually. So, yeah, Hermie, I was thinking the same thing. Like, it's like the Dalai Lama, kind of, except the Dalai Lama is like different people with this, like different bodies. This is like the same person, the same body.
He is also not one to show himself in any but their most critical matters. If he has directly involved himself in whatever the group plots now, it may be your only chance to find him. And once you do find him, if you can find him, I would not hold my hopes too high if I were you. He is a driven, single-minded man. He will not have the slightest concern for your problems.
Okay, so he's got a lot of pity and empathy. Good. And how do you know so much about him?
The same way I come by all my knowledge. Exhaustive research, spying, bribery, perhaps some less savory measures. Whatever the knowledge demands, I pay in full. There is nothing of greater value. Unfortunately, with Theos, there is also nothing more scarce. He has covered his tracks far too well. His manipulations of the course of history are lost to time now, though I believe they were many.
What else is there to know about the leaden key?
Precious little, I'm afraid. You may know much of it already. No one member knows the identity of more than a handful of other members. They are kept in the dark of missions they are not involved in, or sometimes of those they are involved in. They exist to hide secrets they themselves don't know, if you can imagine how gullible someone must be for that to appeal.
Yeah, well, people are pretty gullible.
Despite that, they are very good at what they do, owing much to their founder, who will take matters into his own hands when necessary. And he does not fail.
What do you want from me?
Keep me informed. The leaden key has been busy lately, and that is distressing news. I can only guess as to what they intend. You seem to have a knack for turning the stones they've crawled beneath. Keep turning them. Dunreed Row will not stop you.
Dunreed, not Dunrear, Dun or Dunrid. Dunreed Row. Okay. Good. Yeah, I turn to stones. I don't even know what I'm doing. I just walk around. I guess I'm knocking them over.
Whatever it is they're up to, figuring it out will be of great use to both of us. In your case, it will surely point you to Theos. In return, I will share our knowledge with you as we learn it, and provide you with what assistance I can.
I need a lot.
If you find your trail has run cold, come to me with whatever you have. There is much I may be able to do for you.
Okay. Well, let me spill some beans. There's something I could tell you about the Leaden Key's operations.
Well, let's hear it.
I found Theos in Brackenberry Sanitarium impersonating a patient. He was trying to damage the public's opinion of animancy.
Forgive me. It is unlike Theos to leave witnesses. He must be furious.
Her eyebrows raised, 2 painted lines over barren, sloughing skin, her forehead a lattice of wrinkles upon wrinkles.
He did not aid you as you'd hoped, I take it? Well, take heart. With any luck, when he has finished his business, he will surely come and find you again, if only to kill you while you sleep.
No, I'm really powerful. I have a cosmic pig.
This news of yours makes sense, of course. To dabble in animancy is to puzzle over the secrets of the gods. This would not be the Leaden Key's first action against it. But if this is connected to their other activities, we may be in for something on a much larger scale.
Okay.
If we can learn more about their goals and methods, perhaps we can get the palace behind us. With Avar's support, we may be able to put a stop to this.
I mean, I hope so. All right, so let's give her the beans on Heritage Hill. The Engwithan Tower in Heritage Hill contains an ancient machine that can control the flow of souls. The Leaden Key activated it.
This is troubling. That civilization seems to have known more about the mechanics of souls than anyone since. The Leaden Key was born in that period. It may be that Theos has full knowledge of their technology. The applications of this machine you speak of, I don't want to think about it.
I mean, me either.
That isn't enough to take to the Duke, but we're close. Avar Wolfgren is a cautious man. He will want to know everything possible before being moved to action.
That's a cool kind of surname, nickname. Wolfgren. I like it. Doesn't really seem to fit with caution, but it's scary. This progress is encouraging. I only hope we are not too late. I have some questions.
Yes?
Tell me more about Dunreed Row.
All the things there are to know in this world, and you ask me about work. Deerwood is a rebel country. Conflict is in its blood. If you think a few guards posted in our cities keep chaos at bay, you are very new to town indeed.
Okay.
We are Deerwood's cipher investigators, of course. But what we really are is its last barrier against anarchy. People are more at ease when they believe they are watched over by someone more enlightened than they are. It pacifies them. So that is the image we foster.
No, Hermie, I'm keeping that bit to myself.
And we do try to be enlightened for their sake. The knowledge we gather here is Deerwood's standing army in many ways. We learn what's vital and we act on it while Deerwood sleeps, blissfully unaware of the terrifying truths all around them. I wish I could tell people the things I know sometimes. But the truth is, I don't think many of them could bear it.
Probably not. They would like the blue pill. How old are you? She gives a half-hearted gasp and covers her mouth with crumpled fingers. You wicked man, where are your manners? Were you raised without a shred of decency?
I lost count ages ago. Such a strange thing to celebrate, getting closer to death. Oh, I've had my share of work done to prolong my existence, if that's what you're wondering. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not done here. There are things I still wish to learn. And I'll be the effigy if I let Bereth carry me off before I'm through.
Fair enough.
There was a time when I considered enlisting the theorems of Pondgrum to extend my life indefinitely. I found the thought of devouring my political enemies to sustain my own life greatly appealing. I must have gone soft with age.
She's like, man, I really missed out on a good opportunity. Are you a psychic?
If you are hoping I can look at your hand and tell you whom you should marry, you can just wipe that notion from your mind. I do not know what will happen tomorrow. That is what I pay spies for. Being a cipher is not unlike being a watcher. You notice more about what is already there.
Okay, so the cipher can do more than just talk in the mind. They also can see stuff. Yeah, it's fair, Hermie. It's just standard, good manners and etiquette slogan that I live by.
Many can hold an object and know where it's been, or peer into the thoughts of people around them. They can also sometimes affect those thoughts, but that would be unethical, of course. A tiny, talented few pick up so much about the world around them, they can get images of things to come, but these are fleeting and unreliable.
All right, you said you don't know what will happen tomorrow.
Who said I was talented? I don't. Least not that I can trust. And with me, it's only ever about one thing anyway.
What's that?
A quiet day at home.
Huh. Is there a Lord Webb? I'm just asking for a friend.
There was.
What happened to him?
He believed in dying with dignity. He was old-fashioned that way, my husband. We saw the world very differently, he and I. But he was good to me while he lasted.
How did you come to be here?
Me? I started this place. In a different time, under a different duke. I impressed the Duke with my research and my work ethic, and he became possessed of the notion that I would be ideal to lead a secret network of gifted investigators. I don't know how such an idea got into his head.
That's awesome. So she just basically like inceptioned him into creating this network. She's like, I kind of want to make a cool, vast spy network. Let me just plant the idea in the Duke's head that I should open a cool, vast spy network, and he'll bankroll it.
Yes?
No, I'm done.
Try your best not to die out there.
I am trying. Okay, so I did inform her about the activities. But I have more to do, so I need to go through Death's Gate, I guess, in Deerford. So I got to travel to the village, and then that'll be the next thing I tell her. And that should be enough to convince Wolfgren to move. Okay. Well, it looks like it's time to leave Defiance Bay. Let me check my fantastic stronghold. How we doing here, huh? 1 day and 8 hours for that west curtain wall. Okay. It's crazy. I've been in Defiance Bay for so long. It feels that way. And yet, I don't think more than a day and a half has passed. But I've done so much. All right, let me go here. Fast mode. All right, can I get out of the town? I can. All right. So Deerwood is Deerford, rather. Okay, it's way over here. So take me to the Wooden Plains, shall ya? It's only a 4-hour walk. That's not bad. I thought that was going to take a long time. It's not really that far outside of the town. Probably like 15 to 20 miles, something in that order. Let me save it. God knows what could happen as I wander the road. Man, I'll tell you what. Durance's, like, you know, his flaming staff, it looks sweet on the map when we're just traveling. His,
Hey.
Adir's, like, mace kind of looks like a grappling hook slash
Of course.
something like one of Batman's tools. Hey, Victory, good evening. Good to see you. All right, here we go. We've made it. All right, so, now we need to go to Stormwall Gorge. Let's go. New areas all over. Do I want to stealth? I don't think there's any need to. It's raining. We'll just strut through. I know, wasn't it, Hermie? It was like, and nothing. I did clear that out. Oh, okay, there's bad guys. Alright, so let's get into a good formation. What do I got? Feral Druid. I mean, that's about right. Let's go. Oh my god, that's not about right. It looks like he just turned into a Wendigo. But maybe he's just like an elk person. And then there's more druids. Oh my god, there's so many. This is a sweet game. Look at that druid back there casting the spell. Looks great. Alright, let's go.
Hey there.
Hey there indeed. Hey there. Let's blast him. Put that magic out there.
How may I help?
Well, you can hit him with the spells. Where are you, buddy? Up there? Okay. And go ahead and do... wait 1 second. There you go. And do this. And then you do this. And then you...
Hey there. Hi?
do this. And then
How may I
you
help? Yeah?
do this. And then... yeah, go ahead. She already used her flames. I know, Victory, it really isn't. She already used her flames, because you could see her sword is on fire there. So that feels pretty good. Alright, man, look at that druid in bear form. It's so cool, like, look at the effect. You see how it's turning into, like, you know, Ursa Major or whatever, like it's got the constellation, it looks like, the stars, to form that bear as it turns. Oh my god. This lightning should hit them too. Is it, maybe they have protection against the elements? We're getting absolutely wrecked here by it though. Why don't you go ahead and do that, and then...
What? Hey there.
Hey, Dragon, good evening. Good to see you. Oh, cool, Hermie. I was wondering that. I was like, oh, man, it looks like this spell isn't going to hit. I should have moved it. Alright, I'm just going to start using some big spells, because this is getting really scary. Okay.
What?
Can you heal her? And then,
Hey there.
yeah, hey there. We're going 4th level. Did we kill anybody yet? Oh, he interrupted me. That's rude.
Huh?
Here, lay on hands on yourself. They're really getting you.
Hey.
Are you knocking people down or what? Knock them down. This one.
Hey there.
Yeah. You're casting your spell
Yes.
good. And then you can cast Wall of Flame. How do I aim it? Here. Wall of Flame is right, but how do I... What do I use to, like, change its orientation? Alright, he's on... We put flames on him. Dude, heal her. She might be gone.
Hey there.
Okay, Hermie, that is too bad. I was hoping, some games will let you move it around, but it looks really good. Look at that. You're burning. We know you're in the flames.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Badly injured is good. Good sign.
Yes.
Here, give him magic missiles. Hit it.
Of course.
Cool. Well, that was a rough one.
There's no need for that.
I think we didn't really get in combat. I think he was just on fire. That's right. We'll punish the forest, not you. Oh, wow. They had, like, a whole bunch of fine equipment. They were well supplied. They also had... Yeah. I mean, this is going to make us some money. Love to see it. Alright. So... That was pretty scary. She's okay. Health is low, but God, she has a lot. 728 is baller. I might have overreacted. I don't know if I needed to use as many spells as I did.
I'll take a peek.
But I tend to enjoy it.
Laying low.
Alright, let's lay low. Man, look at that tree. That's a big one. Alright. Oh, who am I kidding? I can't go that slowly. Just a straight up lion. What is this? The savannah? Alright, let's go, lion. I always like to know if I can beat just,
How may I help?
apex predators. Elder lion, goodness gracious.
And that's how it's done.
I know, Hermie, I agree.
Steady does it.
I guess you can fast mode, which is slightly better. Oh my god. That's a lot of lions. Aloth, get out of there. Let the casters get that.
That looked
Hey,
like it
Loth. Okay, they're here.
Yeah?
Durance got hit by that lion hard. Oh, Durance. Dead. Is dead.
All right, then.
You did great, everybody. Let's take these lion parts. I don't think we need to tell the female lion what we just did to the pride. Alright. Oh, who's this? Oh, it's an... Huh, it's a primordial. Why are there so many of these just out and about?
Leave it to me.
Oh my god. That's way more than I had hoped for. Okay, this battle just got insane. I was like, it's just this one guy. Oh god, it's not. Okay.
Yeah?
Aye? Hey there.
I'm going tentacles. It feels like the right play. The sin of pride indeed. Oh, I'm so guilty. Alright. Now, I need to see if I set myself on fire. My people kind of moved. Let's just pay attention. Durance, are you getting hit by flames? Okay, it didn't hit my people. Now, I can't remember if this game is one of them, but you know, some games I'm thinking like Baldur's Gate 3, where I guess you're right, he does, doesn't he, Hermie? That's a good point. They will allow you to learn a skill or a feat that makes it so your AoE doesn't actually hit your allies, but I don't know if that's a thing here. Oh boy, Durance. Where are you? You are not doing... He's right in the thick of it. Oh, no.
Hey.
He's down. I like how when Durance goes down, they say, I fear we've lost the angry one. That is true. That is what happened.
Yeah?
Keep just using your spells and hit him.
Yes? Aye? Yeah?
Are we not hurting these lions? What's going on? Ow. Alright, this is not going well. Well, a lot of them are near death. We should be okay, but it's scary.
Yeah?
Yes?
Don't me. We need you to shoot stuff. We're down a lot of people here. Is this all that's left? Is this flame spirit? I think Adir is just standing in the flames. Just being pretty unreal. Flame blight, yeah. Oh, it's immune to that spell, huh? Well, that's annoying. The flame wall is just helping it. for days.
How may I help?
Get it with, I don't know, what's it going to take damage from? Defended by, okay, what's your thing? Oh yeah, you're not good at this. Here, just get hit by that at least. Come on, do me a favor. Do me a solid, take some damage from that. Did that work? Not really.
Hey.
Here, can you, yeah. This is a tough one. I'm gonna go Sunless Grasp. This is such a bad idea. But here we go.
I just have to try something else.
Got it. And, whoa. Jolting Touch crit for like 49 shock damage. That's amazing.
All right.
Hey, if it exploded with love. We're okay. But that was rough. Alright, I was expecting like one guy, maybe a lion. Durance's eye is like looking at me askance. What did you do to me? It was bad, Durance. I apologize. If it's worth it. Anything. You know, I only have one camping supply. I better find some more here.
Keeping an eye out.
I'm going to be in not a good position if I can't find any more camping supplies. I'll camp soon, though. Actually, what am I talking about? I need to camp now. It was close, Victor. It was scary. And now it's at least daytime. It's a rainy day. All right, let's see how this map is looking. Man, I hardly covered any of it. Oh, that's a sheer cliff going down here, huh? All right, this road looks cheerful. And it just switches back into the water, which doesn't seem useful to me. Okay. Who are you? This is Haravis, chewing on a piece of uncooked meat. A small Orlan dressed in tattered leathers offers a mumbled greeting and waves his hand. Despite his pleasant smile, the upper right portion of his face is in a sorry state. An eye patch stitched with a stylized eyeball wraps around his head. It's Mad-Eye Moody, and his ear is a mangled remnant that twitches in spasms while the other ear perks up at your approach. Next to him is the splayed carcass of a deer that appears ripped open by a bear or wolf.
If this is your deer, you need a new game warden. Name's Haravius. Hungry? I can't eat all this. First catch of the day, help yourself.
Oh, is this the guy like a shapeshifter? Maybe he's one of those druids. What killed that deer?
One ornery Stelgar. Though looking at the deer's insides, it had a malformed but delicious heart, and would have been dead within the year regardless.
Wow. He's like, I selectively kill deer that have congenital heart failure.
Gallowayne chose a fitting end for this fine animal. Pardon me. I shouldn't pray with my mouth full.
What brings you here?
Other than the delicious venison, new trees to document, new animals to sketch, new sights to be seen. I've learned as much as I can from the druids of my circle. I'd rather wander and learn than take root and stagnate.
Okay.
So if you're traveling to Deerwood and need another set of hands, I'd welcome the safety of a group.
Yeah, he totally felt like the druid that wants to join us. A druid's assistance would be welcome. Yeah, 15,000.
I'm trained by the celebrants of Hawk and Ivy of the Fisher Crane tribe. I know more than my share of nature magic, and, well, I don't shy away from a good fight.
Awesome.
I have business with the druids that live near Twin Elms. So long as we find ourselves there eventually, I'm happy to follow along.
You're welcome to join us.
Splendid! It'll be an honor to run with the pack for a change.
This guy seems cool. I like the idea of a druid as well. He will be staying back at home. For now. Like, I could see myself kicking... I really like my party. The thief is the only one I'm... But she does all of my trap stuff. She usually is good at just doing range damage, so I'm just going to accept this. Now... You know, speaking of the park entrance fee, let's go back to our stronghold and see... what is it again? No, I don't really want to do that. Sometimes I could send people out, but I guess, 16 hours, okay. No problem. Ooh, what's this? Wow. Oh man, look at that staircase leading down in there. This is totally something if I could drain that pool. The bright sun casts its light on a pattern in the ground. You kneel to get a better look. The stone here has been carved with a few simple shapes. A small circular indentation marks the center and a much larger circle surrounds it. You see what appears to be writing above the two circles. Look at this circular indentation. The indentation is shallow and smooth. It looks like it was intended to hold something specific. It is. Look at the outer circle. Several shapes have been carved along the outer ring, though most have been worn away. You can make out a crescent above the center. Examine the writing. The curving, twisting runes are strangely familiar to you. You recognize them as ancient Angwithan. They read, "All things end only to continue anew. Enter now at dusk, that we all may experience a new dawn." Okay. Yeah, pretty much, Hermie. I need you to stay inside and clean. So, I can wait, but I think without the object, I don't know if this is going to open. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like I need some kind of hexagonal key. I can wait, though. You wait for a few hours, marking the sun's journey across the sky. Here we go. Now it's night, and dusk. So it's lit up. Oh, they're telling me. So it says there was some news. Lord Birnwigar attempted to deal with the angry peasants with force. This inflamed his residence, and he was overthrown and killed. Sweet. This guy was such an idiot. He didn't listen to my advice. That's right. Oh, it is open, but we have these here now. Oh my. They look so kind. These are called Pigras. Pigra. I don't know. Pigra. We're just going to call them friends. So we got this open. Let's go.
Gotta have something here that works.
Okay, so they're immune. Let me look at this. Primordial, huh? Alright.
Yes?
Well, what do they think about Fireball? Can you give me the scoop on their feelings about that? They don't seem to care for it. Pierce damage works. Okay, so if pierce damage works, then near death, barely injured. Okay, so then we should be alright. Actually, no, just go ahead and cast first level spell. Let's try to save it. Let's see if just magic missiles will do this secret here. Yeah, do your thing. Durance, go ahead and get that going.
Yeah?
You too.
Exactly what I was going for.
Can everybody hit this one?
How may I help?
Hey, Lots, how are you getting hit so much? They have some kind of... Yeah, they hit us with, hobbled? Infestation of maggots. Ooh, that's gross. Maggots? Nobody wants that. Alright, so... I'm gonna have to give him some more fireball.
Hey there. Something else.
Alright, can we get out of the maggots? No, they're just all over us. Alright, we killed them, but we're just going to be taking damage.
Huh?
Hey there.
I just did heal, like, lay on hands. And I'm hoping the maggots go away. They left. But boy, that was terrible. What are these things all about? They're just, like, not Spriggans, but they're just tree people. They leave just wood behind. Interesting. So, I mean, how confident do I feel? Oh, it didn't... I can get closer, but it's still not drained completely. So, I don't think... Triple indeed. We found whatever it's going to take to get in here. Yeah, the hex key is going to be definitely necessary, but we at least killed some guardians. The map is looking better, so this whole section is just out of the picture because of the river, which is fine. That's fine. Let's go ahead and then just go east and continue to Deerwood. Oh, good. We finally finished the West Curtain Wall. There's a dead adventurer. They have a scroll, some money, and a helmet. Cool. Totally could be, Hermie. That's a good idea. Let me then... no, let's go here. And we finished then construction on the wall. So we should be able to make the barracks. Here we go. So this is what we want. This will allow me to hire... to employ hirelings. Yeah. Let's go. Alright. And we're going to go now to Deerford Village, finally. Alright. And we need to find someone in town who knows about the ruins. So these are cowled men and dwarfs. We're just minding our own business. Yeah, that totally seems like what you're doing. What is this? What's in here? It is... Oh, it's like a church. Okay. This is... Settleby. Talk to Baulder. No one trusts me with anything more than lighting the candles. Alright, alright. Do you mind if I... oh, that would be stealing. Okay.
Out with you! I already told you what...
What? The old man
Sorry.
turns at you.
I thought you were one of those ruffians.
I'm not a ruffian. These times we live in.
How may I help you?
What happened?
I never saw their faces. Strange, hooded men asking about those ruins. Cleoban Relag. Most of the brigands who come through here asking about the ruins are looking for a few ancient trinkets. But these people knew the name, and they were in a hurry.
Funny story. I'm actually here to ask about the ruins as well. Please ignore my hood.
They wanted to know where Cleoban Relag was. I tried to keep it from them, but I couldn't hold out forever. I don't know what they were up to, but it can't be good.
So they were after... this was probably the Leaden Key? That does sound... Yep, does sound like the Leaden Key, doesn't it? Is there something I can help you with? Can you tell me where to find the ruins?
The Glanfathan tribe that guards the ruins will kill anyone who trespasses there. And they'll retaliate against us, too, if history is any indication. We've had too many fortune seekers stir up trouble of late. If I'm to tell you, I'll need to know your reason for wanting to go.
I love these dialogue options. You'll tell me, because I'll give you and your assistant another beating if you don't. Trust me, you're better off not knowing. I'm always honest with these fools. A dangerous plot is unfolding. I gotta stop it.
If that's the case, then we may already have trouble headed our way. I'll have to take you at your word. You'll find Cleoban Relag here. Whatever trouble you find there, please end it quietly and try to stay out of the ruins.
He's like, this is it right here. You're actually in it. Tell me about Deerford. Folk here tend to keep to themselves, as they do in most towns this deep into Deerwood. They're suspicious of travelers, but with all the brigands and refugees moving through the area, who can blame them? This is a temple of Bareth. What can you tell me about Bareth? Bareth is the most universal of all the gods. It oversees portals and cycles of all kinds, even life and death itself. Under Bareth, an ending is merely a passage to another beginning. Bareth has many representations across time and across cultures. Around the Deerwood, you'll commonly see it depicted as the Pallid Knight or the Usher. The Glanfathans, however, know it as Ben Bunin, I Anku, and Anku I Bunin. Is that like a palindrome? No, it's just an anagram for I don't like Deerwood. Tell me about the Pallid Knight. She's one of the youngest manifestations of Bareth, but a familiar one nonetheless. Stories describe her as a gaunt knight in black armor with black eyes, black hair, and milk-pale skin. She demands an impossible toll from travelers who had tarried too long on her lord's road. Some challenge her only to slay themselves in the process. I like how, like, somebody's like, "You've been on the road too long. You owe me 1,000,000 gold pieces." Who's Usher? Kith have written stories, songs, and poems about the Usher for centuries. He stands at the entrance to the theater and will guide you to your seat. Sometimes he's folk, sometimes dwarfen, sometimes merely a walking skeleton. He never speaks, but he guides the way to death and the next life. He also creates circumstances for the wayward to stumble into their own graves. Yikes. See, the secret is to not dig your own grave. That's like step one. If you don't dig your own grave, you can't stumble into it. Learn this the hard way. I've never heard of Benwyn. It means life in death and death in life, respectively. You see them as two skeletal figures, one male and one female. Explorers have found them carved opposite one another in doorways, but I know of no particular legends that speak of them. All right, buddy, thanks. All right, we got some info. Ooh, the paladin leveled up. You love to see it. All right, so Rowena has leveled, and we're going to keep going survival so that we can get some more damage reduction and better abilities here. And let's see. So now what do we want? This is... What is this? Commands an ally to summon all their strength in order to temporarily ignore existing hostile effects. That's fun. Inspires allies in the vicinity when the paladin downs an enemy, providing a temporary bonus. Inspires the paladin to charge fiercely. Okay. I do like sworn enemy. That's fun. Aegis of Loyalty. Coordinated attacks. Oh, this is really good. So this gives an ally plus 10 accuracy if they're attacking the same target. And I generally have my 2 tanks focusing on the same target. This is also good, though. I don't know how many ways I have to revive people. And, yeah, I want this. I want the ability to get somebody back up. So they revive with a whole bunch of endurance, but then after 16.5 seconds, they lose 56. So that's still pretty good. Okay, yeah, this. Heck yeah. Excellent. Oh, the Celebrant's Dirge. Oh, okay, yeah. 25% experience, gloves, copper. Do it. So, I have like a hunter, a chanter. I like sending the chanter. Just go get it. I trust you. And if you don't come back, well, you know, it'll be a little quieter. Oh, I thought there was like a secret entrance in here. I must have not understood it. All right, let's look around. So do you think that these idiots in hoods out here are the bad guys that attacked in there? Like, are these the... Because, I mean, they could be, right? Like, in the sense that, you know, the Leaden Key, like, hires people, but they don't really know what they're doing. So they could have been asked to do that, maybe. Merdrith. An elf idles by the road, watching the village across the river. He nods as you approach, and the cowled figure standing near him falls silent.
Hail and well met.
I've heard of you. Word has it you've been busy in Defiance Bay. I'm busy too, and eager to finish my business and get back to the city. What business is that? Haven't you heard? There's a murderer on the loose, said to have gone mad with grief and strangled a dozen healthy children with her own, when her own was hollowborn. He nods at the figure. We've all come from Defiance Bay to bring her to justice. Oh, okay, so these are just bounty hunters then. Never mind. She's here? She's hiding out in the village. We'd go in after her ourselves, but the problem is she knows our faces. There's no telling what she'd do if she saw us incoming, and we'd like to avoid any further unnecessary bloodshed. Oh, just show me where she is. I'll kill her, and it'll be necessary bloodshed. So you're good. Just give me a rough sketch. I'll bring back like a few dozen heads, and maybe one of them is the right one. Does this sound like a good deal? Her name's Nifri. She's an Orlan. We want to get her out of town so that we can deal with her cleanly. She knows we're looking for her, but if someone were to convince her that it's safe to leave... Okay, so I have good intellect, so I could say, if she's a mass murderer, why didn't the Duke send the Crucible Knights after her? The powers that be want to keep things quiet, for obvious reasons. Better not to cause a fuss, and certainly better not to startle her into doing something drastic. I'm not sure about this. He lays a strong hand on your shoulder. A madwoman like that is everybody's problem, friend. Just keep an eye out. If you come across her, remember what I told you. I promise I'll make it worth your while. Exactly, Hermie. I see the red circle, I take him down. So, my immediate inclination is to not trust them. But it could also just be a mass murdering Orlin, and then I'd feel bad. A word traveler. What's up?
Hail and well met.
You've recently come to Deerford, I take it. I don't suppose you saw a young elven noblewoman on the road. I'm stuck in this wretched place with the rest of my unit until we find her. Who is she? Lady Alice. She's the daughter of Lord Nestor Harond, and she's gone missing. Perhaps you could go speak with Lord Harond at the inn. He'd be grateful for the assistance, and it could be the villagers will open up to you more than they have to us. Oh, okay, so I need to find a disappeared person and a murderer. I got you. I like it. Getting a lot of good quests here. I'm feeling good about it. Let me look at the map. The mill, the inn, the arms and armory, a grieving mother, the apothecary, and this could be the ruins right here. He said go speak to the Lord. Is the Lord in the inn? In the mill? Yeah, it looks great, doesn't it? Let's see here. You must have seen something. I wonder if they sell good equipment here. There's a lot I could use. Would you like to buy a whole bunch of random bloody gear that I've acquired? This guy's name is Winfrith.
Hail and well met.
Haven't seen you before. Always glad to see a new face in town. Company's good for business, and chatter's good for the soul. That's what I always say anyway. What can I do for you? What's been going on? Oh, we're a quiet little town. Not much happens here. People get kidnapped. There's mass murders. There's ruins that have been attacked by brigands. Specifically not since the legacy hit. People realized they couldn't have babies and just stopped trying altogether. And that takes a lot of the excitement out of the day-to-day, if you can believe it. Okay, show me what you got. Whoa, he's got some unbelievable stuff. I know, Hermie, I'm the same way. I like how this is just some out-of-the-way, like, backwoods town, and the guy's like, yeah, I've got some like outrageously expensive, unique magical items. What do you think? Oh. Do you sell camping supplies, actually? I really need a bunch. Dude, where's your supplies? I'll have to go someplace else. I'm low. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to sell you a bunch of stuff. I hope you don't mind. Okay. I want to sell you all of this garbage. Can I interest you? I did. I interested him. So anything that's not magical or high resale value, I'm just trading this guy. Okay, good. I've got a few sets of armor. Are you interested? Cool. Alright, so I can't believe this jerk doesn't have anything better than this. Alright, what's tall grass? It's a pike. I don't know if I have anybody using a pike. This is a two-handed sword. Grudge Keeper sounds cool. One-handed spear. Mosquito. I don't think I need any of this. It's cool. I appreciate you being here. Oh, okay. This is a backer. Gotcha. That's a good point, Hermie. I forgot about that.
Oh, the smell around here reminds me of this stable hand, Drutman.
Stable hand. I can't find it anywhere. We'll talk about it later.
And what do we have here? Nice and slow.
What did we find? She discovered something. Alright. Hi.
Well met, friend.
You looking to purchase some leather? Have you seen Nifri, an Orland from Defiance Bay? I make it a point to keep out of other people's business. What collapsed the tower? It's collapsed. Nothing. A few hides on stretching racks, and the tallow stench Dangler's always grumbling about. The rest of the keep's dust. Just like the fool Lady Thainu who tried to hold it. There's a bard at the end who'll tell you the whole blazing story if you want to hear it. Great, you're really friendly. What you got for sale? Oh, he does have some cool stuff. He's like, I sell really good leather. Girdle of mortal protection. This is actually really good. And then +1 endurance per 3 seconds. So that's just regeneration. Both of these are actually pretty good. What are you, by any chance, wearing? Can I compare this to a summer's day? You have... Oh, you have no belt. And you have no belt. Oh, we buy them both. Heck yeah. I still have to give this jerk a lot of money. Take these beers and get off my back. Alright, cool. Do you by any chance sell... He doesn't. Hey, Kraft, good evening. Good to see you. Oh, okay, thank you. I'll look at that. Alright. So, regeneration is for the paladin. And then, actually... Well... God, a deer never gets hurt. Like, he's so stout. I'm gonna give this to Durance, I think, actually. Yeah, he doesn't have any boots. Do boots do anything? Not really. But do you sell boots? You sell any boots over here? Nah, this guy's got no boots. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Nice and slow.
So if I try to take this, it'll be pick stealing. Oh, I found a key. Stay out of my quarters. That goes for you and Heron's bootlickers. Oh, okay. I was just going to go to your quarters. Is that... Oh, okay. I got the key. We don't need his friendly hello. What we're going to do is look for a place that this key will work at more readily. Oh, there's this random seller over here.
Hail, traveler.
Just ventured into town. I'm about dry on some of my stocks, but you're welcome to have a look-see. I'm looking for an Orland named Nifri. I did see an Orland lady headed into the Dracogen just the other day. Didn't know what her name was, but she was acting real sneaky-like. You said your supplies are limited. What happened? It's the damn roads. Can't reach none of my suppliers, so I'm stuck with whatever I can scrounge up in the wood. Deer cap, river reed, and the like. That's well and good, but most potions require something stronger, too. Troll skin, vessel bone, and what have you. And then there's really rare ingredients, things you'd never be able to afford, let alone find on your own. Come on, spit it out. I've been keeping an eye on a drake's nest east of town at Deerford Crossing. The beast strayed just long enough to lay a clutch and moved on. Thank the Sky Mother it wasn't a full-grown dragon. Fresh eggs are much more useful than the ones that get passed between merchants or left in nests for weeks or more, and that clutch looked to be at its peak. Thought I'd see about getting an egg, but I didn't realize many of them had already hatched, or that young worms were so territorial. I'll get you some eggs. I sure hope you're not leading me on. Well, I might forget. I don't think I could stand getting burned again. Oh, do you mean like physically or figuratively? Anyway, if you really mean to go after it, I'll pay you. Just remember, big as they are, dragon eggs are fragile, and there's a lot more I can do with a whole one. Okay. So she got burned by the dragons. Show me your wares. Sure thing. Do you sell camping supplies? You're killing me. Hey, Drek, good evening. Good to see you. Alright, so she does sell Potion of Major Endurance. There's some okay stuff. I'm not going to spend that much money on it, though. I got a tip. It's at the inn. I bet the inn sells it anyway. Yeah, Hermie, I just thought that too. That's something the innkeeper would sell. Here's Sid and lots of villagers.
I just want to find her. Surely even you can understand that.
Okay, there's...
Decent folk. My lord, perhaps you should leave and check the wilds.
Alright, so that's the guy whose daughter is missing. Hey!
Well met, friend.
Dangler. Don't see many travelers these days. Something I could do for you? What was your exchange with that nobleman about? Folk round here's decent. They mind their own business. You want to stick your nose in it? Go talk to him yourself. People are really friendly here. I want food and drinks. There it is. Camping supplies. Alright. So he's got dragon meat dish. What is this? This is so expensive, it gives you a little bit of might and resolve and maximum endurance for a little bit in a fight. My god, that would be all of my money. Like, I could build rooms in my castle for the price of this. I guess it's dragon meat. Good lord. I like the music in here. Sweet. Alright. The Dragon's Lair will give everybody +2 might, constitution, and intellect. Yes. We're staying in the penthouse suite. The Dragon's Lair. You know, Dragon's Lair, if you say that, it kind of sounds like Dragon Slayer. Like, it's got that feel to it. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. Let's talk to the guy. The man wears a deer-style robe, simple but elegant. His fine leather shoes look like they were made for padding around indoors, yet they're caked with mud. He yanks at a lock of hair twined round his silk-gloved finger. His fine features are etched with anxiety.
My child is out there. Do they not understand?
700 experience is good. I do understand.
Lord, we're doing everything we can. Unfortunately, these villagers...
are really smart.
Beasts take them all. I don't care how you do it, but find her.
Your child is missing, I take it?
Yes, Lady Alice. My daughter.
Okay.
I've asked around, but nobody in this mud hole has any concerns beyond their swine. They turn my men away like beggars and seem downright pleased to be of no use. But you're not one of my soldiers. And you look like you're used to getting your hands dirty, if you don't mind my saying so.
I mind it. My hands are filthy, but I still mind. My lord, an artist. He raises a hand to silence the man. If you find her, tell her I won't be upset with her. She could come back and all will be well. I just want to make sure my Alice, my child, is safe. Nothing in the world is more important to me. I'd like to ask some questions.
Alice. Of course.
Describe her. She's a striking young woman, bears more resemblance to her mother than to me. She has auburn hair and delicate, well-bred features. She must be, 28 or 29 now. Tell me about her disappearance. We'd stopped at Deerford for a few days. On our fourth evening here, I was making plans to continue our journey. Lady Alice was feeling unwell and went to bed. When I retired a couple hours later, I found that she had vanished. None of my men had seen her go, and no one at the inn knew where she was. Since then, my people have been combing the village, but we've yet to find a clue, and the locals have been no help. Why did you and Alice come to Deerford? Hey Ryan, what's up, my friend? Thanks for subscribing. It was merely a stop along the way to Aina's Rest. However, she took ill shortly before our arrival, so it seemed prudent to allow her a few days to recover. I know Hermie. He's like, I know her really well. I think she's 20-ish. What's in Aina's Rest? He frowns, as if about to protest, but he gives in with a sigh. Lady Alice has reached an age where it is prudent for her to marry. Given this legacy business, I can't let her fertile years slip by, nor do I want her womb to fester in the presence of so many Hollowborn. He cares about her womb. I'm going to go intellect 14. It seems there'd be more potential suitors in New Heomar or New Yarma. You think I haven't considered that? Arranging a suitable match is difficult. The best prospects for my child lay in Aina's Rest. Where's the rest of your family? Lady Harand is ill-suited for travel, I'm afraid, and unfortunately, Alice has few other close relatives. My sister and her husband, Alice's aunt and uncle, of course, have been visiting Adir these past months. And as for siblings, Alice has none. My wife has only given birth to Hollowborn, since Alice, that is. I see, but going back to your daughter... Tell me about yourself.
I'm Lord Nestor Harron of Defiance Bay. My family has been prominent there since Imperial times. Our primary estate is on the outskirts of Brackenbury, but we have holdings in New Heomar as well. Those went to my sister and her husband.
All right, buddy. Brackenbury, I know this place. I might have robbed your house, if I think about it. So... I need to travel here, but I've also got some quests in this town. Search Deerford for information. Continue to get to know him. Travel to Cliffs. Path of Old Noah. Records Archive. The Ducal Palace. I need to go there. Yeah, really, Hermie. They don't have any... They're not talking here too much about, Oh, I need to go back to this... my base. The serial killer thing, I guess I didn't accept it as a quest. But it is interesting. There's a mass murderer potentially on the loose, and then a person goes disappearing. Oh, here she is. The Orlan hovers by the window, peering out of it every few seconds. As you enter the room, she watches you carefully, her hand hovering over her stiletto. She cranes her head behind you. Anyone follow you? Who sent you? What are you talking about? The man leaning against the wall glances out the door and nods to Orlan. The hand over her weapon relaxes, but she's watching you closely. Some old friends from Defiance Bay are looking for me. We're not exactly friends anymore, if you catch my drift. I'm just trying to lie low and mind my own business. Know what I mean? Boss. An Alma looks at the Orlan and jerks his head at you. All right. My friend here thinks you could maybe help us out. Now, I'm sure you're a busy man, so I'll make it worth your time. Just go look around town. Come back and let me know if the coast is clear, if you see any suspicious figures. Someone told me you were responsible for heinous killings in Defiance Bay. Let me guess. Was that someone named Madreth? It's a lie, plain and simple. I got on the wrong side of his employer, and now he's after me. But if you're here to do his dirty work, I won't make it easy for you. Relax, I just want your side of the story. What story? The Dominals came after me. I just happened to rob the wrong place. Excuse me. Okay, so she's a burglar, not a mass murderer. That's fine. How was I supposed to know they'd already claimed it? It was an honest mistake. I'm just trying to survive now, and if you spoke to Madreth, you'd know where he's waiting. Please, help me get out of here. Yeah, I mean, I tend to believe her. Like, usually mass murderers work alone. She's got, like, some cronies with her. And she didn't just attack me on sight. Go east. Madreth's waiting for you just west of the river. All right, I'm trusting you. Don't have much choice. See if you could send him the other way. That should buy me more time. She follows the hooded figures toward the stairs, giving you a final uncertain glance. Now, I didn't look around to see if there was any suspicious characters. Direct Meredith away. Okay, I will. But there's also something perhaps here. Here.
Hey there.
Hey there. Stealing. I stole it. I should have probably closed the door before I did that. Alright. Here. Is this the lady's room? She probably just didn't want to get forced into some arranged marriage and just ran away.
Touch.
No, I mean, yeah, money.
I see where you're going with that.
I know you do.
There. What did I tell you?
All right. Sweet. All right. I'm just robbing the inn. And this is Daorn.
And what do we have here?
There's like a secret floorboard. The Guildmaster's staff. Cool. Okay. He's a creeper. Alright, so far, nothing up here about the lady's room. Or any clues about it. So I could talk to some other people. Maybe the innkeeper actually does know something. You know, like if I make it worth his while by not killing him.
How do you do?
Tell me about Lord Heron's daughter. His lordship says she up and went missing the other day. He wipes a tankard with a ragged towel, twisting it with swift jerking motions. I don't know any more than that. However these lordling bastards handle their affairs ain't no business of mine. Perhaps I could make it your business with cash? Put them coppers away. My pay come from an honest day's work. Enough for me, and should be enough for anyone. But you're just like that lord, rattling your purse like it's fit to buy the leave of gods and kith. He's just trying to find his daughter. What do you mean about Lord Heron and buying the leave of gods and kith? Look, I don't want no trouble from you or him or anybody else. I'm just waiting for him to tire of my ale and leave so things can get back to normal. Benevolent 2. So that's like my reputation, I believe, based on decisions I made. I won't stand by and allow an innocent girl to come to harm. Help me find her. He leans on the bar and sighs. That girl, Elise, she was looking to disappear. You should have seen her, watching the door like a sheep at slaughter. All the same, she didn't hardly speak to no one. Only folk I saw her talk to is, Treegill. Ooh, the Leatherman. His shop's by the broken tower. A bit of a hothead, that one. My advice is to let the matter drop. Like I say, it don't profit to dig around in other people's business. Actually, it does. If you trade information, people pay you for it. Hey, Brian, good evening. Good to see you. I understand. Thanks, buddy. Alright, so we got some deets. Okay. I know, Hermie. Let me explain something to you about my adventuring party.
Happens, at least we're out of that mud hole, Gilded
We
Vale.
dig through
I
everything.
grew up in Gilded Vale. Quaint. That's what I meant to call it. No, you had it right.
And also, I have the ability to actually see ghosts and things that people have made contact with. So I'm just pretty much rooting through stuff all the time. I'm going to save and see if I can talk to this guy and get him out of here. Let's lie to this guy.
Good day to you.
She snuck out the back and went north. Did she now? And how would you have known that? I was just hoping... Oh, I don't have resolve enough. You believe me. Don't worry, I'll catch up to her. Right after I take care of you. Oh, you think you're going to take care of me? This is sweet. Well, this makes it a lot easier. I was hoping I could just lie to you, but if you want to fight, okay. We could do it this way.
Hey.
This is funny. All right, first things first. Where's Meredith? I'm going to knock him down. And... Yeah, exactly. I said square bracket lie, and then he was like,
How may I help?
this makes everything easier.
What?
Uh-oh, how'd this cowed man get back here? What a jerk. You're not supposed to sneak in the back row like that. Alright. We're gonna give this guy so many missiles. This guy's really hurt. Okay. Can everybody just kill this guy? He got back here. I don't like him. Okay, that's almost dead. Alright, now that he's on the ground, why don't we just use some AoE like that? There you go. Yeah, just kill. There it is. Perfect. Okay. Then, looks like our encounter abilities are used. This isn't him. Let's scare these people. Oh, there's just one left. Okay. Oh, no, they're all dead. Okay. Well, that was fun.
All right, then. Laying low.
Well, she's going to be happy. Ooh, wow. They had a bunch of good stuff. That's 1,000 copper pans. That's a big win. Well, at least they were loaded. Alright. So, maybe at nighttime, the Leatherman won't be there. So I can sneak in. I know, Hermie. All you have to do is be bad at lying and then attack a group of terrible bounty hunters and you can get rich.
Shh.
Yeah, Victor, that was funny. Alright, he's still here. I was actually just hoping to, that you went to sleep. You know what I mean? Something else you need? What could you tell me about Alice Herond? Only that her father's men have been banging down doors and stirring up trouble on her. I never met her myself. I know, but he told me not to go back there. Here's what I think is funny. You know, Dengler, he's like wants to stay out of trouble. Oh, I could just drop his name right now and ruin his life. That's strange. Dengler, with a capital D, innkeeper man, told me you were thick as thieves. He doesn't miss much. What did he tell you? He said she was looking for an escape. Her father's dragged her out here to get hitched in some backwoods noble. She wanted to escape all right, and I was happy to give it to her. We snuck across the river a few nights ago for some private time. Come to find out, we weren't exactly alone. An ogre, taller than Windforth's tails, sprung out of the forest, and we were so lost in the heat of the moment, we didn't notice until it was upon us. What kind of sordid tryst did this turn into? Trigil? I grabbed Elise and disappeared into the night before I could even pull my britches up. I could see why you've kept this to yourself. I'm not proud, but that's what happened. She could be alive still. I'm in no shape to go after her, but that Heron looks like he'd have coppers to spare for anyone who found her. Yeah. Could be. Others around here have seen the ogre east of town. Took most of Rumbald's pigs just the other day. If someone were to find it, there'd be a lot of grateful people. Alright. So, but I got the key.
Easy does it.
I want what? I'm curious. Like, I really want to know what he thinks if I just opened this. What are you? Effigy's eyes. Sabin, stop him. What's... Oh. Why does he not want me going in here? I did quick save. He's definitely fighting me. He's using magic. Maybe he's lying. Maybe he's the mass murderer. Let's just kill him and see what happens.
Yes?
We just get ourselves into so much trouble, don't we? Oh, did you turn my man? Durance. Are you... Durance. Oh, he's not turned. He was just randomly facing the other way. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. I didn't get experience, which doesn't make me feel good. Alright, I saved it, so I'll just load it if this is a bad idea. Oh, is this where the ruins are? Maybe he was guarding the ruins. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. What is this? Why did my quest update? Yeah, this is way more extensive.
Leave it to me.
I'm leaving it to you. What you got? The stained and rumpled bedroll appears to have been used recently. A crude symbol has been painted on this canvas in streaks of something that looks like blood. Oh my god, did he like sacrifice her to the... whatever this... What's going on
See
here?
where you're going with that. Give me a real challenge.
I mean, I might. Okay, there's some camping supplies. That's cool. Uh-oh. They're coming for us. It's the Beatles. Oh my god. Can't buy me love. I don't know what's going on here. But this giant Adra beetle would scare me so badly. I know, Hermie. I was too, and then I don't know what to say.
Hey there.
I don't even know if I should reload it yet.
That looks like it hurt.
It hurt. Use your thing.
Yeah?
Use yours.
This thing is doing the job.
Do it.
And that's how it's done.
Yes, he knocked it down. Sweet.
Let's go.
Oh man, we ripped him apart. Good job. Good job, team.
Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
There's got to be a secret door here. I'm just not detecting it. I know, me too. I didn't really have a good reason other than I found his key. Maybe there's a possibility that, like, if I'm nice to him, like if I kill the ogre or find out some information, that he would just let me down here without this. I think this will like maybe we'll find a, well, yeah, I can't get here, I don't think. Maybe I can. No, I don't think I can make it. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, this is the Temple Fanatics. Uh-oh. Now what's going on here? What is this insanity?
Yes?
She might, you remember that in Temple of Doom where they lower the person down into the lava in the iron cage? She might have gotten pulled into some kind of ritual that she was not prepared for. Whoa. I can't... I don't know if I'm hurting these guys. This might not be a place I'm supposed to go. They, no. This guy just doesn't have, like, it's just question mark where his health should be.
Yeah?
What?
Yeah, 100%, Hermie. We're gonna find out.
Hey there.
Alright, so here's what I gotta do. I'm gonna use this on the cultist, and I'm gonna use this on the cultist. Got him. Alright, I mean, interesting. I like how we just take all their clothes and... Oh, okay, we got a problem. What's this? Oh, a sentry? Look at the outfit that they have on. That's pretty hilarious. Zelda, where are you? Why are you getting hit so hard? Well, they're dead.
Sure.
Oh, you were in front. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Nice to see you too.
I know, I'm just trying to click on the corpse, actually.
Not good.
Oh, God. Well, that didn't work out well. She leveled up. She's like, I got hit by the fireball, and then I got stronger. All right, good job. Let's see. Incoming graces for reflex are converted to misses. It's not bad. Yeah, I think you're right, Hermie. I think I just made her and hired her because I needed a thief. But you watched the beginning of the series, so I probably did, and I just forgot. And it makes sense because she has no story. Hey, Ronnie, good evening. Oh, Ronnie got it. Or is it, Hermie got it. Yeah, Ronnie, she has no story or dialogue ever, so she is a custom character. I think I just wanted to have a thief. To, like, round out the party. This is cool. Whenever the rogue is contributing to the flanked affliction on the target, the victim is also distracted. Yeah, Ronnie, that makes sense. I think what happened was I got to a point in this game early where, like, I had gotten a deer. I think he might have been the first person I got, and I just wasn't strong enough by myself. And I was like, I'm missing a thief. Oh, she can't flank? Okay. I thought maybe, what I was thinking about it was like in D&D terms where if she was shooting at a target that was engaged, then she would be able to do something special. It's only if she's in close. Okay, that's not good. You're right. Passive. Expertise in the art of pain leads all slash, pierce, and crush damage caused by the rogue to do raw damage over time. Now, this is good. So this just causes people to bleed. Now you're talking. She's mostly just shooting with her bow.
Yeah?
All right, we got some gems.
All right, then.
Now,
easy does it.
The whole party here... Okay, that's a big trap. What I kind of want to do is get rid of that trap.
Hey there.
Man, and she's good with mechanics, too. Alright, well, the trap doesn't matter anymore. They don't set it off, I'll tell you that much. Alright, here we go. We're going to be using a bunch of spells right here. This is a lot of people. I don't know if we could take this.
How may I help?
It does, Hermie.
Yeah?
Oh boy. Lost my main character. Not ideal. Used my revive.
Mm-hmm.
How may I help?
Exactly, Hermie. Yeah, I tried it for my first time and it worked.
Huh?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Hi?
So these spellcasters have to go.
Hey there.
Yes?
Hey there.
How may I help?
Well, you could help by killing that. Yeah, some of these guys are just really hard to kill.
Hey there. Hey there.
I may be taking damage from my own firewall. I'm not sure. Yeah, I am. I'm getting hit by it. I'm not the smartest with it. Everybody get out of there. Get out of there. Oof. Well, that was rough. Oh, we made it. I'll take it. I still don't know if this is the right thing that we're doing. But it's fun. I wish I could disarm that trap.
Easy does it.
A crude symbol, right. So this, I mean, these cultists are bad. Like, if they're drawing something in blood, that's bad, but it could be one of those things where it's like animal blood, and you're like, well...
What do we have here?
She got it. The Cloak of Minor Missiles. Nice. Yeah, I mean... The fact that they tried to attack me as soon as I went back here means that they know that this evil cult is here. Blue Vegas, good evening. Good to see you. I know. I'm so bad with Wall of Fire spells like that. You know, I get it down and it's great, and then I forget about it. And then my people were just walking through it. So he may have been having sordid trysts with the noblewoman. It seems a little like, maybe not impossible, But doesn't it seem far-fetched where he's like, yeah, she doesn't want to get into an arranged marriage that her father is causing her to go into. So instead, she was able to have, random sexual encounters with me in the woods. Like, is that really what she's looking for right now? Maybe, but it's like, it seems like I'm not connecting the dots. Like, wait, did you say you could help me get away from my dad? Yeah. I did. Let's just keep going out in the woods, though, for several days. Then we'll talk about that later. But don't you have your own tower and place in town? Why do we need to go out in the woods? Look, it's just... trust me, it's easier if we just... it's not like there's ogres out here. But you've got that whole elaborate basement. No, you can't go there. Well, maybe you should go there. That's right, Herbie. She got the bad boy. I mean, he is bad, like, he literally sells leather, right? Like, you talk about Bicycle Gang. He's like, look, I trade in leather. I have leather for, your bicycle gang, whatever you might need it for. You want to dress like, Trinity from the Matrix and go to some, wild parties, that's fine too.
I'll take a peek.
All right, we got a nice scepter here. I'm talking about this game, Roddy. Bicycle Gang is sweet. Don't mess with him. The guy upstairs who claims... Yeah, the guy who I murdered to get down here, I may or may not have done that in bad faith, but he, is the leather man. So his whole workshop is filled with, vats of tannin and stuff. He's making leather, and he sells really nice leather goods. But he was also, supposedly with the nobleman's daughter, Lady Elise, and we were laughing that, he's the bad boy. All right, so there's some bad guys in here. We see them. They're just talking. Okay. So, yeah, this cult is definitely... They've got a human cage here. Whenever I see that, it's time to go.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be one of those situations where both things are true. Where it's like, he was just legitimately, he met up with Lady Elise on Tinder, and they were able to connect for a few times, but then he also just happens to be concealing a death cult underneath his basement, and those were totally independent things. I know, Blue Vegas. It feels like that, right?
Yeah?
List of names. This creased sheet of paper contains a list of names. Some have been crossed off. Yidit leaves open window at night, small house on the edge of Vale. Hergerdo, visiting Old Valia, doesn't speak a dirham, keeps to himself, won't be missed. Tirfiest, lives in a small encampment on the road, takes solitary walks. So this is the mass murdering, right? Belmis, his parents leave him alone. Senless visits a mistress. Get him on the road. Okay. So this is their list of people to disappear. Check Gilded Veil and Andra's Gift. May find more interested parties there. So they're doing all kinds of stuff. Old Dungeon Key. I mean, this group is beyond belief. So even if that dude was on the up and up about Lady Elise, he was concealing this, which I'm just desperately trying to justify what I've done upstairs. Final Journal of Jonas. My son, tomorrow I become the effigy. Oh boy. That's not good, man. Tomorrow I become Skane's embodiment on Aora. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip. For months we met by secret conclave to plot our landlord's demise, all the while working the fields as if our hearts were content. Skane teaches us to plot with the mind while keeping one's face impassive. Inscrutable. Fair fights are for those with armies. The quiet slave is our whetstone, our focus. In his worship, our cause finds focus, clarity, and possibility. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip. By the time you read this, I will be dead. I pray Skane does not abandon me for speaking of my plotting, but the son deserves to know how his father died, for I have volunteered to be the effigy. Skane will inhabit my body, using this old farmer's simple flesh as a puppet of godly rage. I have been shaved and anointed. Tomorrow morning I will be your father in name only, as my manhood will be removed, my nose and ears removed, and my useless mortal eyes will be replaced with flint stones, through which Skane might see the world. I love when, like, religions like just make up this random list of things for the ritual, where they're like, how about we should do something about the eyes? Take them out? Yeah. What should we replace them with? How about some opals? Okay, opals look good. A little too cost prohibitive. Let's think a little bit more sensible. We've got a lot of flint in the area. Not very expensive. Why don't we use flint? Love it. Love it. Put that in there. Pencil it in. I know, Hermie. Like, maybe it's legitimate. Maybe Skane does do that. Or maybe it's just people with the power of the guy who we're trying to hunt down and kill, who can clearly do that. And then Lady Webb seems to be partially able to do that, and those are just normal people. Well, people anyway. My son, I'm sorry for the lies I've told you these past few seasons, but Skane demands secrecy. Even your mother knows nothing of my furtive service to the quiet slave. Curse my name if you must, but never weep for me, for I die for the betterment of our community, to smite our Lord's corruption from the face of Aora. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip. Okay. Yeah. So, I guess they're in a bad situation, and
All right, then.
this is just a group of unhappy farmers? The torture rack is splattered in blood and gouged by fingernails. That's awful. That's not what I meant.
I fear we've lost the angry one. Our work's cut out for us now.
Okay.
I fear we've lost the angry one.
I did a bad job there. That's a heck of a trap. Well, we were in the camp anyway. The thief is gone.
Mm-hmm. Huh?
Of course.
Yeah, I forgot that I wasn't in scouting mode anymore. It takes you out of it sometimes, which is annoying. There's not even anything good in there. Uh-oh. Odds your dream. I've been pulled in. Okay. Aw, you weren't supposed to have that many friends with you. Boy, a deer is really getting it. All right.
How may I help?
Hey there.
Let's get these spellcasters some fireballs. That spell is nasty. I'm gonna bring him back. Or try to. Oh, they're all knocked down. Okay. Interesting. Who's the most hurt? They really aren't that hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Hey there.
Hey there.
Yes?
Where'd he get this guy? That guy's dead.
Hey there.
Hi?
Hi. Give him a magic missile.
Hey there.
That's Durance just standing up there.
Yeah?
Why is she just in a heap there? What happened? Prone. There she goes. Stand up. Bring a deer up. Got it.
All right.
Goodness gracious. Oh, look at this altar. This doesn't look good. Where am I? Ah, there's another bad guy over there. Indeed, Herbie. Two posts stand firmly in the stonework with broken ropes falling into the dark chasm of Long Cavern. On the other side, there's a slight opening where a bridge may have led. Inspect it. A darkness below continues as far as you could see. Broken stone pillars, remnants of the missing bridge, rise from the abyss. Across the gap, you see the mouth of a tunnel. Wooden beams protrude from the stones on either side of the chasm. Despite their age, they look sturdy enough to hold a grappling hook and rope. Sure, I could do that. Toss it. You aim for the beams and hurl it. Boom. We did it. Your rope stretches across the gap. All right, I'm going to leave. But we have a rope there. So that's going to be something that we do eventually. But I want to kind of see what's up here.
Place has the stains of animancy on it.
It really does. You know, when you're walking around in an old, scary dungeon and you see steps with just a kind of waterfall of blood running down them, you were just cut from a different cloth if you go up those steps. And that's what we're going to do here today. So I'm going to save the game on a different file because I don't want to overwrite my save. Blood steps is what we're going to call this. And we're just going to see what happens. Okay.
Nice and slow.
What's this? As you approach the blood pool, the viscous liquid churns and bubbles. You feel essence rising to the surface, reaching out to you, whispering. Someone should clean that up. Some strange power seems to be animating the blood. I'm going to hazard a guess and say that whatever it isn't benevolent. A bubbling cauldron of Skane's hateful seed. He may be sniveling and cowardly in his ways, but he has never lacked for focus. So I can extend my soul to the pool, or I can retreat. Axeman, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Oh, we should totally extend. The faint whisper resolves into, I've saved it, if this is terrible, a cacophony of voices. You imagine yourself surrounded by 100 men and women. Their naked flesh is scourged and bloody or skinned and covered with flies. Their eyes are missing, replaced by glittering black stones. Okay, so the flint was maybe a legitimate part of the ritual. The voices cry out in unison. What's this? Another soul come to rage and burn, or merely to watch? You were all sacrificed, weren't you? You may be a long time waiting. Our work today is already finished. We were sacrificed to the whims and hungers of the rich and powerful, but we gave here. That was our decision. Our fury burned within us, unquenched and unfed, but hate can be fashioned into a weapon by those willing to pay the price. In life, we were weak, but in death we made a choice. Choice carries power. You can now escape your oppressors and move on to another life of toil and abuse, not before we exact our revenge. It's a shame there is nothing in you we could use. Hold on, I would know what you've done here. The pool itself begins to ripple with the sound of a dissonant chorus of perverse laughter that rakes at your ears. The lapping blood stirs a large metal cage half submerged in the center of the pool, and it creaks loudly as it rocks back and forth on the rusted pulley as if in answer to your question. Wait, let me ask you. Time for questions is over. Alright, well. They didn't like me in there.
Keeping an eye out.
There's something you don't see.
Oh my god.
Right?
You stepped right in it. Well. That's a shame. I know, Hermie. Hey. I got the Crypt Master key. Oh, here's this journal again. Alright, well. Got some Skane scripture. I found it, Hermie. It only hit the Paladin. She definitely got wrecked, but... Man, I'm so disappointed when I fail to disarm the trap. I can't really believe it. Like, I've put basically all of my skill points into mechanics.
And what do we have here?
I didn't want you to walk on that. I like how she detected the trap, but kept walking anyway. Like, the AI should stop her, don't you think? She's like, yep, that's a trap, and I'll just walk on it. Get him. Yeah, Aethys. She's down. She's up. That was rough.
Hey,
All right.
what does the flame reveal?
Of course.
And what does the flame reveal?
Well, I got a nice garnet. That's a big casket. All right,
Yeah?
go over here. Okay. Well, there's a lot down here. That's for sure. This is the most trapped way, so it's probably the best. I know, Hermie. What's going on here? I don't know if I'm able to do this. I want them to not walk on the trap. So, do I have to move them one by one?
Hey.
Like, I'm
All
not
right, then.
clicking on the trap, but because of the formation, they're like, okay, so you mean right on the trap? And I'm like, no. Trust me.
Hey there.
How may I help?
Hey there.
Yeah?
All right.
Hey.
No, what in God's name? Why would you walk back there? All right, so there's a bunch of them. I wonder
Hey
if
there.
they would be okay if I just cast, you know, some massive spells back there.
Yes?
Yeah, combat only. Okay. Let's go. All right, they're in.
Mm-hmm.
Time for the big stuff. Light it up. Do your thing.
Yes?
All right. Okay. The way I take it is, if I can't see their health, I should just leave them alone. Like, they either have some kind of buff that's preventing them from taking damage, or I just haven't chilled enough to know about them, maybe?
Hey there.
But it's not good. There we go.
Light, flame, and sound.
Whoa. What, they put a trap on the tarp? Or it's just got something behind it? It has major recovery. That's probably actually really valuable. Man, there's a massive room back there.
Sure.
I can't even begin to think about how difficult the big boss man's going to be. But I'm going to save it anyway. And I save over blood steps here. Yep, we made it in here. We're okay. Crypt Master. Oh boy. Wyman, a large, bull-necked man in a hood, helps a young elven woman. Uh-oh. This is her, isn't it? Down from a glass chamber, connected to a dizzying array of cables and machinery. Her skin and clothing glisten with fresh blood.
You may feel a little lightheaded for the next hour or two, but that will pass. Have a meal and get some sleep when you return to town. The transfusion. The transfusion will be smoothest if you relax and rest. The implanted essence already has a hold on your mind, so fighting it will be useless. And I hope our new visitor does not complicate matters overly.
I don't have the Skane requirement. I guess because I didn't join Skane when I had the opportunity. What's going on?
Subversion. The black sheep cousin of justice. Or haven't you heard Lord Heron's tale of woe about a missing daughter and an impending marriage? He's sent his soldiers to scour the village while he bides his time at the Dracogen Inn.
Okay.
I don't expect you to understand what I'm doing. Neither the rituals of Scan nor the labors of Animancy meet with much approval in polite society. But unsightliness reminds polite society that there are limits. When no one pays attention to the excesses and debaucheries of a lord, you give them something they can't look away from.
Okay, so I understand that Skane is like about going against the master and anti-oppression, and he's this, wealthy jerk, so maybe they're turning against him, but, so what, he's sent her here? Heron said he was taking her to Aenus Rest to find a suitor, but a few pieces of his story didn't add up.
Did a bit of digging, did you? That's more than can be said for most. Lord Heron's been telling everyone she's his daughter. He brought her all the way out here just to avoid anyone who might know differently. She's his niece, and she's carrying his child.
Aw, man. Just when you thought this couldn't get any darker. He's her own flesh and blood. That's the vilest thing I've ever heard of. Why would he do that?
Heron's own wife's delivered nothing but Hollowborn. Now he's got no heir, and his sister's child, Elise, is reaching the age to marry. Without progeny of his own, Heron's legacy would pass to her issue. So, he found a way to continue his own noble line by putting his child in this girl, his own niece.
He was talking about her womb in a really suspicious way. And animancy is part of your plan to destroy him?
This isn't just about Heron to the girl. It's about the corrupting influences of power and wealth.
Yeah.
People of privilege, people like Heron, are so often insulated from the consequences of their actions.
Yeah, but...
The
what?
Charged essence of dozens of maltreated slaves and underlings is already taking root in her mind. Once it's established, it'll drive her to murder her uncle, her aunt, and anyone foolish enough to get in her way. People won't be able to look away from Heron's sins then.
I know. It's like, so, wait, you made her life worse? And you think that if Heron gets murdered, then it's going to somehow bring, like, people to reevaluate the social order? I don't understand what we're doing here. Ha! Leave it to Skane to go to such lengths to avoid confrontation. How will this lord learn if he's not directly punished? Break this lord's body. Bestow on him 100 red gifts. Let him know why he must suffer. Only then do you correct the problem.
I do not wish to destroy Nestor Heron. I wish to end his entire rotten line. His name will become a curse among strangers. The deeds of his house will be eclipsed by his ruin. Foes will hear his name and shudder with pity. And any relatives who should survive him will abandon their fortunes just to rid themselves of the association.
I don't think anyone would do that. I know, Hermie. Do you think, honestly, that anybody who had a bunch of money would ever get rid of it because of the association? Maybe if it was really bad. But usually people don't just give up on money. And Hey, remember the sun? Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. And also, like, the association, like, that you're trying to create, what? So you used animancy and, like, human sacrifice god Skane to possess the daughter to kill the dad? I don't think that actually taints his legacy. I think it gets him off the hook. I think it, like, makes them pitiable and not monsters. Like, I don't see this logic at all. Please don't do this.
It's already done. The essence is at work in her mind.
He nudges her forward. She only hesitates for a moment, seeming to rediscover her balance. She starts for the door, already drying her tears.
What is any of this to you? Don't tell me you pity Herond. The girl was already his slave. Soon she'll be free of him, and the world will be a better place for it.
So now I'm put in a really bad spot. This quest, like, everything about this is going badly. The ogre was a lie. We found that out. But now she's transformed into a murderer. And she probably has a good reason to kill the guy. But now I'm put in a spot where, like, I need to kill her? Or let her go? This is awful. So I'm not going to break her neck. I'm not going to just kill her on the spot. Let her go.
Go. The plot will come to fruition on its own.
You'll notice a red circle has appeared below this man. I didn't do anything. It just appeared. Oh, it disappeared. All right. 1 second here. Let's just see. I've done a lot of murdering today.
We have nothing further to discuss. It is best if we know as little as possible of one another.
Is it? I gotta tell you, I don't usually just openly attack people in these kinds of games, but I'm really thinking about it.
Nice and slow.
So this will open that door I couldn't get to before. Yeah. All right, let me get into good position for this. Do you think he notices that we're, like, arranging ourselves very carefully? I could.
Hey there. Sure. Hmm?
Yes?
I'm going everything I've got at just killing this guy first. He's near death.
How may I help?
Dead.
Hmm?
Hey.
Right. I thought it just gave me a regeneration. I misunderstood. Okay. I thought it was just starting like a slow regeneration. I'll save it for when I'm more hurt.
Hi?
Yeah, I think you're right.
How may I help?
Man, my spells just blew them up. I also like when they just are chunks. Like when you just make these guys chunks. Okay.
Nice and slow.
They're gone. He had this exceptional Morning Star. And then also his key, which I don't know what that's going to be for, but we got it.
All right, then.
Oh, for his trunk. So he had this one-handed dagger and his notebook. Willing volunteers. Noble from Defiance Bay. God, what a psycho. Alright, he's gone. Well, I didn't expect that to happen. What a good game, though. What amazing writing, where it's just like, you have a missing daughter, and you think, oh, okay, well, it's going to be pretty straightforward. And then everything that you heard from that guy was wrong. Yeah, that's a good question, right? We got to go up and check to see. She's probably already killed the guy, which, that's fine. But, I don't know if we can do anything to help her. I don't know how to use this machine. I also don't know, like, the mom doesn't probably need to be killed. Like, I don't know what she did. She just gave birth to Hollowborns. That doesn't seem like... Or we could finally steal all this guy's stuff. Sure. Man, they keep giving me this journal. I think I got 3 copies of that final journal. Man, that guy was really writing that down before he went out. Your Honor, the bloodbath that she let loose upon the cellar and the Skane worshippers, the Tanner, his wife, all of it, diabolical. Oh. Well.
You had me worried sick, dear. What would I do if something happened to you? It's time Elise and I moved on. It will be good to reach the quiet of Ina's rest after all of this.
So she didn't kill him yet. Wait. Why wait for Skane's slow burn when we could punish right now? Leave no doubts as to the outcome. I'm sure it will.
I take it you played some part in her return. Please accept a token of my appreciation for your discreet assistance.
You'll do better than that if you don't want a knife in your gut, you disgusting old man. He gasps, eyed widening in horror. I don't know what foul rumors you've heard, but my family is one of the oldest and noblest in Defiance Bay. We've been defenders of this land. Yeah. He gave me an amulet and a bunch of money. Come, my dear, just a few more days of travel. So wait, she just leaves? I didn't even get the opportunity to really speak with her. Oh, look, my buddy Kana completed the quest and returned with a bunch of money. That's pretty cool. So, Blood Legacy... I send him back knowing she'll murder him once her tainted mind completes its metamorphosis. I mean, I don't know if there is a good outcome for that quest at all. But that's what happened. So we ended up getting these gloves, which, I know. 10% chance to cast Holy Meditation when hit or critically hit. I guess that's kind of interesting. All right, well, that's a cool piece of gloves, pair of gloves to find. So, we helped I like how unreliable all the quest givers in this game are, like how little information, or at least the recent ones, have been giving us. Like, the guy's like, there's a serial killer over there. And she's like, I didn't kill anybody. I just tried to rob somebody. And they're trying to kill me. And then we had to kill them. And then they're like, my daughter's missing. And it's really his niece. And, he's this, like, incestuous nightmare man. And the Tanner was lying. Everybody was lying. I don't even know what to say. But we're still alive. And, pretty much, right, Hermie? I should just attack and just empty the entire game of people, and we might solve all the problems of this world. However, in all seriousness, we're doing great, and I do want to go explore those ruins. Yeah, Ronnie, 100%. But by the way, can I just say, look at this hand-drawn tavern. Look at the bar right here. How it's this, like, tree that has basically been just kind of, like, from root to top, cut down to be the bar top. And then these giant trees that have been cut, and the rings of the tree are just the tables themselves. They look great. There's all different sizes of them. It's fantastic. However, it is indeed my bedtime, and I want to say, everyone, thank you so much for coming out and playing some Pillars of Eternity. What a fascinating game. Wild story. We're getting more powerful, having fun. Tomorrow, we'll be back with some Oxygen Not Included. If you want to watch me die slowly with my dupes. I hope you all have an excellent evening or day. Hermie, I know, Hermie, it was crazy. Hiram, remember the sun. I do too. It's awesome, son. Ronnie, Victory, Bluegrass, Ryan, Zach, Blue Vegas, Drek, Chef Smitty, Axeman, Kreft, Brian, Dragon, everyone out there, take care. Have a great one.